should be something. These protests should be more peaceful and and civilized too. And what those people have done, is just downright just not right at all. So, and you guys are not getting away from the Capitol too. Just so I'm not down with both sides. Just just putting that out there. I'm looking at you, Capitol riots. Both sides can get it. So that's that for that. I'm not moderate. I'm not anything. Just putting it out there. Just let you know where I stand on all this. Both sides can get it. Y'all both can do better. All of us black people was just trying to do just march peacefully, man. We just want equal rights. Ain't no need to smash up buildings and shit like that and to steal shit, to set things ablaze. And of course, I know what message you're trying to send. I know what message you're trying to send by blowing things up, stealing shit, hit them in the pockets. I know what you're trying to do. But, yeah, man, it's just sometimes y'all need to protest peacefully. That's all. It's just, damn. Up next, former WWE champion sends a message to Triple H about ending his career. Coming up next. Good morning. You're listening to Casey Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, Casey Genesis. Ooh-wee. All right. Do anyone forget to take their medication, man? Or is it just me? I believe I need to start keeping a alarm for like any time I need to take my medication. Because I'm taking like at least 2 different kinds of medication. It's not for my mind, but for my heart. Because, defects and whatnot. Heart conditions or whatever. Just, want to know if you guys, have, you know, been, keeping up with your pill taking dosage. Because man, like sometimes I be forgetting though, but sometimes I be afraid that, like, have I taken my medication? What if I took it already and I'm taking like an extra dosage? That's what I'm afraid of, man. I don't want to take that extra dosage. I was like, damn, I did take that. Shit, I just forgot. Fuck. And I took twice the dosage. I'm not saying that it has happened to me yet. I'm just saying that, sometimes, if I'm like not sure if I've already taken my medication or not, I usually just skip that time, just assume that I've already did it. Like I've already taken my medication and just, wait until next time I, have to take my medication. That makes sense. Okay, let's get into it. Sportskeeda.com has it. Former WWE champion sends a message to Triple H about ending his career. A little over 22 years ago today, Triple H retained the WWE Championship against Mick Foley inside Hell in a Cell with the latter's career on the line. The hardcore legend has sent a message to the game regarding that brutal match. Foley took to Twitter to thank Triple H for the amazing send-off, calling their match at No Way Out 2000 a great way to end his career. As mentioned in a tweet, he did come out of retirement despite the stipulation, along with a clip of the game sending him crashing through the top of the cell. The three-time WWE champion said this: 22 years ago, what a great way to end my career. If finally I stay retired. Thank you, Triple H, for the amazing send-off. Foley tweeted. Then here's a clip of Triple H and Mick Foley, or I think his character then was Cactus Jack.
I think that's what Cactus was signaling, a pile driver. Oh, God. Can that, oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. For the love of God. The cage broke. The ring broke. And Cactus Jack has broken in half. Cactus Jack is broken. My God, I can't believe it. Triple H back.
And that was that. It just goes on and on about, what I want to talk about is that I would love to see Mick Foley back in a WWE ring, especially him and Triple H together. If they still got it, I know Triple H recently had a cardiac event. I think last year. Yeah, last year he had a cardiac event where he had to be rushed to the hospital. Had to do surgery on him too, man. Still hoping that he's okay. He's doing better. But man, if he ever gets to 100%, he's ready to get back into the ring. I want him and Mick Foley, aka Cactus Jack. No man can. Well, what's up, man? Well, he has three personas, right? So there's they call him the three faces of Mick Foley, and one of them is Cactus Jack, who is the hardcore legend. He is mostly known for his ECW, then I believe his Attitude Era gimmick, and then you have Mankind, who is just was created in WWF, Attitude Era. He was usually known for with The Rock and The Rock and Sock connection. Using Mr. Psycho as his finisher instead of the Mandible Claw. Then of course the third persona was Do Love, which is a groovy jive 70s character, with tie-dye on, just doing the dances too, man. He was getting down the dance floor and everything like that. I think that's my least favorite gimmick by him. I think he realized that too. That was his best gimmick. But I would say my favorite is Cactus Jack. Although I did grow up in the Attitude Era with Mankind, with corporate Mankind and everything like that. Him wearing the tie and the white shirt, with the sweatpants too. That was my Mankind that I grew up with. Not the beginning of the brown outfit, but just corporate Mankind when I grew up with. Late 90s Mankind was the one I grew up with. But I would say that my favorite face of Mick Foley is Cactus Jack. So if we can get Cactus Jack and Triple H in the ring one more time, man, that would be amazing. That'd be so good. I would love to see that. I think everyone would be just grateful for that, especially the older generation. Yeah, that'd be great, man. If it feels like there was like a callback though, wasn't it? Didn't it feel like that? Like the, like it was a callback of seems like Mick Foley wants another match. That's what it feels like to me. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure what condition Triple H is in right now. Hopefully he's getting better, but I don't know, man. We'll see. Okay. Up next, digitaltrends.com has it. You can no longer buy Apple products in Russia. Moronet Nets. Good morning and happy Wednesday. You're listening to KC Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, KC Genesis. So, if you guys been keeping up with the television and the news and this thing with Russia and Ukraine, um, I think like there's been news about like companies deactivating their products from Russia, just so it's like a form of protesting. DigitalTrends.com says you can no longer buy Apple products in Russia. Apple today joined the list of tech companies that have responded to Russia's ongoing invasion of Ukraine. In its most significant move yet, the company paused sales of its entire product line in Russia with immediate effect, Bloomberg reports. The decision has resulted in the cessation of sales being made via Apple's online store for Russia. People attempting to buy an Apple product via the Russian Apple store are now welcome with a delivery unavailable message, Macarons reports. Apple also issued a statement confirming the developments and added that it has already stopped the exports of its products to Russia effective last week. In addition, several of Apple's services, including Apple Pay, have been severely restricted in the country. Apple has also removed RT News and Sputnik News apps from all app stores outside Russia. The company has also disabled live traffic data and live incidents in Ukraine as a precautionary measure. And it has quotes, we have paused all product sales in Russia. Last week, we stopped all exports into our sales channel in the country. Apple Pay and other services have been limited. RT News and Sputnik News are no longer available for download from App Store outside Russia. John Paksikowski says, because Apple does not operate its signature brick-and-mortar stores in the country, it remains unclear if offline sales of Apple products in Russia will be affected by this move. Apple's offline sales in Russia are handled by official Apple resellers. However, with Apple stopping the export of Apple products, a lot of apples to Russia, these stores may not be able to replenish their stocks once the existing inventory is exhausted. And Apple's decision to halt product sales in Russia comes barely a week after Ukrainian Vice Prime Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, forgive me for butchering that name, wrote to Apple CEO Tim Cook requesting him to stop device sales in the country. The Prime Minister also wanted Apple to block App Store access to its Russian customers. Late last week, Apple CEO Tim Cook also issued a statement where he said he was deeply concerned with the entire situation of Ukraine. He said the company was trying to help Apple's team in Ukraine while also supporting local humanitarian efforts. Russia and its 144 million people are a very significant market for Apple. It remains to be seen how much of an impact the decision has on Apple's future prospects in Russia.